Hi there, we're welcome today at the Parmigiani booth at Watches and Wonders 2024 in Geneva by Mr. Guido Terreni, the CEO of Parmigiani Fleurier. And today is a very special day because finally, and I think a lot of collectors were waiting for that, Parmigiani Fleurier has relaunched and reissued the very iconic Toric collection. So I suggest we start with a small presentation of the two iterations of this collection, and then we'll talk a bit more in details about what is happening at Parmigiani Fleurier.
Well, the collection is composed by three references. Two are a Petit Seconde, and one is a chronograph rattrapante. The idea was not to remake the Toric as it was done at the origin, but was to take inspiration by it and evolve it to the future, because what we are about today is about offering a contemporary elegance on masculine watches. The true aesthetic comes from the overall look on the outside. So when you look at this watch, you feel the purity of the aesthetic, you feel the simplicity of the design. Very consistent with the PF. Usually when you have a brand does one watch and then does another watch, you don't see the consistency of the style. Here it's really a Parmigiani mood that you have on a different way. And the technique of doing the dial is extremely artisanal because it's handmade, the dial is in gold. We do that respecting the maximum tradition possible. So only manually winded movements, because that's the most beautiful way of showcasing a mechanic. Only gold movements. Another nice detail is this comes from sartorial and tailoring in men's suit. It's a stitching that you see on the most noble suits, which are Napoleon suits. It's called punto a mano. It's a stitching that is separated one another, and it's a nice outline outside the strap that underlines a sophistication, an aesthetic touch. It refers to that culture of attention to details.
And the small second will be a current collection, and the chrono rattrapante will be...
It's a limited edition of 30 pieces. The two Petit Seconde are not limited. They come in either gold with this sandy gold color, or in platinum with celadon gray. It's a green that has some gray inside. I find this extremely subtle, fits very well with a blue, or with every color you put. It's important that what you wear fits well with the maximum choices that you can have.
Yeah, it's pure and sophisticated at the same time.
And another nice touch is Michel's philosophy of when you put such a work in the back case, you want to admire it and you want to have the freedom of looking at the mechanic.
That's great. So with the launch of the new Toric collection, how does Parmigiani Fleurier envision its future and its positioning in the watchmaking market?
We have the aspiration to become the point of reference of a private luxury, which is extremely refined. These two collections are two babies, and we compete with signs that have over 100 years of existence. So I always say you don't need another watch in the market, there's plenty. So if you do launch one, you have to have something to say. And that's what we want to do. When we will innovate with a new watch, it's because we have a new movement, we have a new style, we have something to say.